Hello, my friends, and welcome to twitch.tv/tabletop rolls in the League of Amazing Adventurers. It's me, Southern Will, because that's just where my mind went today.
Yeah, babe?
Yeah.
There be gold in them there RPGs.
There be gold in dem dar RPG hills. Unlike most of New World, because people are farming it. Anyway.
I mean, as you do in MMOs.
Oh, wow, we got some gifted subs.
We did. We got some gifted subs. So thank you, Lady Lionmouse, for the gifted sub. And thank you for the follow yesterday. Here, we'll get that. We'll play this lovely alert for that. And we'll
what a lovely way to start the evening.
Yeah. But a slightly less lovely way to start well, Cooper is unfortunately not with us tonight. That's one of the announcements. Cooper is taking the night off.
I'm so sorry.
Are not feeling the best tonight. However, there is one more announcement we have. It is about Shy. Shy got headhunted. She has a paying acting job on Wednesday nights now that she is doing, so she will not be in this game for the foreseeable future. Maybe once that's done, she'll come back for Campaign 2.
Maybe.
But we'll find out
only
about
hope.
that. Number 2 being, but Shy is still in the Monday night game. She just wasn't there this week due to a work scheduling conflict, which is being worked out.
Her work has been, I want to punch something.
No,
but I love Shy. She's here on Mondays.
Well, she's in our game on Mondays still. So you can get your daily dose of chaos there. Speaking of Mondays, Matt, why don't you tell them what they can see if they come to our stream on Mondays?
Horrible player on bug violence. Specifically, the kind of bug violence one can find in the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path, a campaign for Pathfinder 2, where a group of players become initiates and students at a magic school in the Milwaukee Expanse and try to solve some of the mysteries abound on the campus.
Nice. And then on Friday, we have the Calling Chronicle. It's our D&D 5e show. It's a different system, I know, but it's the only way I can convince Chad to play on the channel, so I had to get one D&D game going at least. But more importantly about that one, this Friday, or possibly next Friday, I don't know how long it'll take the players to get through the encounters I have before them, we are going to begin to see the implementation of the new Ascension system for D&D 5e that I've created to allow characters to ascend beyond their mortal stature.
I have no fucking clue what this is about, and I'm so curious.
All I will say is this in advance, you're welcome. But
just came to say you're welcome.
Exactly. But that's on Friday nights during this time slot. Everything's down below in the schedule. We're sticking to the RPG shows. Unless, Matt, do you feel like doing a review of Guns and Gears on Saturday?
I would have to review Guns and Gears.
All right, so we'll do it next Saturday then. Cool. So
I should
the next Saturday,
get down to my local game store to get that book.
It's a really good book. Highly recommend it. Amazing book. Has guns, has gears. If you like, it has probably one of the best first level feats I've ever seen. It's in the Eventer. They get like a little robot pet. And it's a feat called No, I Created You. And it's if your minion fails a will save to become confused or controlled, as a reaction, you can say, No, I created you, and you can give it another roll on the save.
Oh, I love that.
I'm surprised it can be affected by mental stuff being a machine.
That's true.
I like the feat. It's a cute feat.
It is very cute.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to Pathfinder and Paizo for always having like very, very fun feat names. I still think That's Odd is one of my favorite feats I've ever seen.
They're fun. They're fun abilities. But
it's a class feature, actually.
That's true. But
yeah,
it's so fun.
Get ready to hear me gush about that book. And also on that day, I'm going to reveal some information about the setting for Campaign 2 for this channel, as I'm getting that prepped up and ready to go.
Do I hear a rattlesnake?
Yes. But let's see. So those are all of our announcements. We are down a Coop tonight as they're not feeling the best. But with that, let's roll that intro and we'll get right into the game.
Woo!
Woo!
Last time on the League of Amazing Adventurers, after finding out from Elisandra that Gwendolyn had been captured by the Trelladarian forces and taken to the Viatori, they hatched a plan to use a ritual to teleport themselves over to where the Viatori were being held in Malotes, up in the northern area of the world. Upon their arrival there, the ritual didn't go perfectly well, so they found themselves plummeting to the ground. Luckily, our party had a landing strategy, and so they used it, and they all landed safely. After a few moments of kind of harassing Lynx over the fact that it took them forever to walk down using airwalk.
It only took him a minute. That spell only lasts for 5 minutes. I don't know what to tell you.
The mayor of the city basically said, hey, if you guys are going to go to the area where they're keeping the Viatori, we'd really appreciate it if you could free some of our people they've captured. And here, we'll tell you about this underground passageway through an archaeological site that we found. That should get you there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what happened last time. That's where we left off.
Nothing else happened.
Oh yeah, why don't we get into what happens when you bottle up all those negative feelings? Sometimes you throw them back up as a bloody manifestation of rage and sorrow.
I mean,
Where did that go?
If everyone could expel all, trauma and confusion and this, anguish from their body as a separate entity that they can use in combat, I think that would be very healthy.
Don't bottle up your emotions, kids.
Yeah.
It will cause...
It does a body bad.
Especially
what everyone
stress,
does.
because it will literally cause your hair to fall out. As until about 2 weeks ago I had discovered. Although since, hanging out down south, my hair is no longer just, falling out due to stress, which is nice.
Yay!
Nice.
And see, I worry about, getting gray hairs from dealing with the printer at work.
I already have gray hairs. It breaks my heart.
Yes, that too.
Yes,
but
long
my
story short,
friends-
Garl took a feat that allowed her to get the class dedication into Summoner, and now she has a Rage Eidolon.
Summoner, my favorite class in all of Pathfinder.
It's very fun.
But anyway, adventure.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your
Sandra
friends.
will return from her mental breakdown to join the group.
Yeah, poor Cassandra.
I should note that whenever Garl isn't interacting with it, the Eidolon's head twists around and completely, since it has no actual neck, and just stares at Cassandra. With its
Cassandra goes back to throw up a
lack,
little bit.
lack of face.
Oh, it's so bad.
But yeah, so the townsfolk have kind of dispersed. They've determined that you aren't hostile. The mayor is kind of just still standing there watching this entire exchange and all the stuff that happened. It's like, if y'all don't need me, I'm going to head out. And listen,
good.
y'all, I gave you the information. If you don't end up saving our people, that's honestly totally fine.
Is it? Are you
It's
that
not,
concerned
but
about
I'm
your
very
people?
much afraid of all of you, and they start just backing away slowly.
I mean,
We'll
that's fair.
try our best. Sorry for scaring you with the horrible blood thing. Sorry. Have a nice
What?
day.
And yeah, so that person's been scarred for life. But that's where we're picking up. So I suppose I'm going to ask y'all, what would you like to do?
I think Nim is already walking towards the
Yeah.
place that they named.
Garl's ready to move forward with their life.
Yeah.
Provided Cassandra is done throwing up.
Yeah, she'll like just rinse out her mouth with water, spit it out, and take a deep breath and be like, coming.
Garl points at a point farther away, gets the Eidolon to move over there, far away from Cassandra, walks over to Cassandra, just pats her back a little, very gently, and offers her some pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon?
I'm actually not hungry, thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh. A little dusty.
Garl, where did you even cook that?
I took it from the breakfast table.
Oh, that's right. Aranari made us breakfast.
The important thing is to
Kind of
pat it down with a
sweet.
cloth first so it doesn't make your pocket all greasy.
Yes,
Thanks for the
naturally.
follow to go.
So we're walking?
You're
We're
walking,
walking.
and
What
about,
do
oh,
do
go
we
ahead.
see?
Well, about half an hour passes before y'all notice anything. In the distance, you can see a very complex-looking arcane tower that has several sort of fields of arcane energy dripping off of it. Have you ever seen those balls that have the lightning, where if you touch them, the lightning comes to your finger? It's like
Ooh.
one of those, but like a dome.
Very mad scientist.
And you see that surrounded by a black sort of towered black stoned wall, castle wall type of structure. However, the spot that you guys are led to and sent off to is what appears to be a just stairwell into the ground that has been preserved, like an archaeological site.
Oh, I thought the map was blank for a second, but no, it's just all off to the right.
It is all off to the right, and it should all be very dark.
Yes, it is most of it very dark.
Yes, because I actually hid the map from all of you this time, because this is our dungeon crawl.
Dungeon crawl. Dungeon crawl.
So yeah,
Watch out for mimics.
as you are all stepping down these old stairs, eventually, you come to the bottom stairwell that just has a long, long hallway. It looks like the long hallway continues towards that encampment, basically. However, down this hallway there are a couple of doors. There's a couple of doors. There's one right where you all are, which you should be able to see right here.
Yep.
And then there's one way up here to the north. And then after that, the hallway just continues.
What did they say that this place was?
Old archaeology site, I believe. And theoretically, one of these passages leads to where they're holding Viatori?
Yes.
Well-
Unfortunately, it's not as though we have any kind of map or anything.
I mean,
I might be able to use Show the Way. Would that be useful in this situation, Will?
If you link it to chat, I'll be able to tell you a lot better. Unfortunately, I do not yet have every Pathfinder spell memorized. One day.
What? That's okay. I actually didn't prepare it. I prepared heroism instead.
All right.
Does this place look familiar at all?
Yes.
Okay. Would I happen to have any instinct on where would be a good place to go?
No. I'm not going to point you in any direction here because I'm going to let you all explore.
out of curiosity, Garl is going to walk up to the door.
Okay.
Not going to touch it or anything, but just going to listen very carefully, see if I can hear any sort of sounds coming from through. Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Thanks.
So Garl, the doorway here, silent. Nothing.
Okay. I relay that information, and kind of look at both of. I look at Cassandra, and I look at Lynx, and I look at Nim, and I make a pantomime of turning a door handle, and ooh.
as well just start trying doors if we don't have any direction yet.
No, I suppose I should check. Well, the perception check to listen at the door would be a different perception check to checking for any sort of traps, yes?
I'll give it to you as included. This door is not trapped. The door is not trapped, but the door does have a mechanism to it, Garl.
What variety of mechanism, if I could understand such a difference?
Well, that would be a crafting check. Unfortunately, Lynx is not here tonight, but I will roll it.
I did last skill up. I put some points in crafting, so I am trained in it now.
If you want, you can make
I've been watching. So I'm going to do a crafting check. I can't be guaranteed I'm very good at it, but... Nope. 18. I rolled a 3.
It's a very simple airlock. So basically, this door, when it's open, causes another door to not be openable.
Oh, that makes sense. If you look at how it's structured on the map, not that we could see it from where our characters are, but...
Yeah, well... Garl is going to, just say very quietly, "Bacon salesman," and open the door.
All right. The room opens up.
They'll never suspect anything.
And it's a small 10-foot by 10-foot room.
We all can't fit in there.
Lynx will go in.
Garl will go in. Eidolon and Cassandra will have an awkward look at each other at the doorway.
So yeah, you first.
Gurgle, gurgle. Listen at this door.
Oh, well, as that door behind you, when you guys come in, if you try to open that door, you can't. It's, physically locked. You have to close the other door.
Okay.
Can Abby share a spot with her horrible bloody double?
No, but Garl can unsummon it.
Okay. Garl just looks over,
You.
puts her hands on the side of the Eidolon's head, and just gently pushes her hands together, and it all just flows back into Garl.
Oh, Garl, that can't be healthy.
And we'll leave her there in case you resummon her.
I mean, if you think about it, life isn't healthy.
I know, but there's a certain amount of blood loss that makes it even less healthy, and then getting that blood back in your body is...
This is magic.
Worse.
It might not even be actually my blood. Who knows?
That's especially bad if you're putting someone else's blood back in your body, but...
I mean, it could be the blood of a past me. I don't know. Magic, makes things happen.
Carl, I know how magic works.
I mean, hey, it may be bad blood now, but it could have been mad love.
I just know every time Will chimes in. Anyway, I close the door behind us and then try and open the next one.
So yeah, as you close behind you, the door clicks shut. The other door does not open yet, and arcane runes begin to light. At the top of the room, and it basically starts to light one at a time, going all the way around the room.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what they mean?
Yeah.
Arcana check. Boop. 29.
It's a simple timer.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, it's a learning experience.
1, and then the other door auto-magically slides open.
Auto-magically.
I will be the first to step into the hallway and glance around, sword ready.
Yeah. Oh. Dynamic lighting is difficult to use, but it's important for dungeon crawls so players can't plan things.
Look at the Twitch screen.
Cassandra will pop on out real fast.
Oh, yeah, not looking at the Twitch screen. Now that I see the coast is clear, Eidolon resummoned.
Oh, God, Carl.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, think how strong my stomach's gonna get.
How many times a day do you suppose you can do that?
I mean, we don't have no idea. This is all very new to me.
Okay. That's fair.
So yeah,
Cassandra's just gonna like.
there are 2 pathways and 2 doors.
The Eidolon reaches up and just wipes a little something off Garl's chin.
Stop that, for heaven's sakes. Okay. Are the doors on both sides the same?
Yep.
Are there noises coming from either of them? Can I make a perception check?
Go for it.
29.
Ooh.
29 is a success. You don't hear anything.
Success to hear nothing. I like it.
Gotcha. So there is no identifying factors on either of these doors.
Nothing.
Now, Will, just to clarify, we went down a flight of stairs to get to this, so everything is underground.
Yeah, this is all underground. You're about 2
Yes.
stories underground.
Jeez.
Did we, before we came down, there was like nothing else? There was like no buildings or ruins above that might indicate.
Nothing.
Okay, so we have. I was going to say, just based on the map, we go to the bottom, but we wouldn't know that.
It's literally
I
a
was
hole
al-
in the ground.
I was also gonna say head southbound, just cause why not, you know?
It'll be warmer.
All right.
Sure, yeah.
Who's going to open the door?
Got it.
Oh, fuck it, I'll do it.
All right. As you
We're all
open the door,
racing to discover things.
you see another large room.
Oh my god.
This one, though, has metal plates on the walls with writing on it.
What
Ooh,
does
what's
the
writing?
writing say?
Do any of you speak Treladarian?
I do.
Yes.
So this
Oh.
is essentially, it's a list of names.
I think we all
Garl does
do.
too.
Oh, there you go. It's a list of names basically etched into the wall. In the southern area where you're in, it says subjects. And there's a whole bunch of names. In this northern area, there's more subjects. In the central area, there's magecraft researchers. A very large plaque on there. It's a platinum plaque. There's a name engraved on it, and then there's more test subjects.
I'm gonna go read that platinum plaque real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for the really good donors.
The platinum plaque says, Site 29B, lead researcher, Corellia, Lady of Light.
Lady of Light. That's a new one. Let me write that down.
Can I do like a quick perception check? Maybe send Merle around
Yeah,
to see if there's like any nonsense on the floors, any traps or anything.
sure.
Will, did you say it was literally a platinum plaque?
Yeah,
Can I attempt to pry it off the wall?
go for it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm making a perception check.
Like, this is shiny. Shiny is
It
valuable.
It's very shiny. It's very valuable.
Only 23.
40 in athletics.
Nice.
Yeah, Garl, you tear that plaque out. It's worth 10 platinum.
Dang.
Nice. So that's
This is more money than Garl has seen in her entire life in her hands.
what, 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh god, I
and-
still have pocket bacon and grease on my hands. Oh, no. It's on the platinum now.
A couple of interesting things Merles finds with the perception check. Number 1 being a name, Garl Secundai.
You actually went
Seconding
and found the...
nuts.
You went and found the last name I gave to my first version of Garl for PF2.
Yes.
I think I'm very funny.
And there is a whole nother bunch of names, all with the same last name.
Oh no, that's not funny.
Garl is busy admiring her new platinum plaque.
I just turn to Cassandra and go, mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Also, I should clarify, I was wrong. Garl does not speak Treladarian. She has, I don't know how she got this, Treladarian lore.
Well, then Garl would
I
have
remember.
no way of knowing.
Yep.
Yep.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorant is
Does
bliss.
Treladarian use different characters as well?
Yes.
Interesting.
Think Treladarian as like a more The best way to describe Treladarian script is like it's a cross between kanji and Arabic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodness.
Very
Not
magical.
to further traumatize Cassandra, but are there any ghosts in this area?
Not in this area.
Oh, thank fuck.
I mean, we're all eventual ghosts,
Yeah.
dude.
All right.
There are 2 more doors, but they also appear to be airlock doors.
Oh boy.
I'll make
Do this.
notes of all the Garl family names.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been, by the looks of it, of a group about 40 people.
Oh my god. That's a whole village.
Paw?
No, not Papa.
I don't feel safe.
I don't feel so good anymore, Miss Garl.
All right. I'll take a quick look around to see if any other names jump out at me.
Feeling
Any of
very
the
good about her sudden.
researchers?
Yes,
of,
actually. Merle would have actually found this as well. Nim, your last name is actually on one of the research placards.
I go up to it and read it. What are we looking at?
Well, for this one, make me a society check to see how well you can understand this very old script.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, what's the timeline on this?
33.
33. So it's a name that you do not recognize. But the name is Lucinda.
Lucinda. I'm assuming Saint Altair, unless
Yes,
there are
Lucinda
multiple
Saint
middle
Altair.
names.
Can I listen at this southern door?
Yeah.
28
Silence.
again.
Silence
Okay.
falls. Clearly a good man has gone to war.
Hmm.
Cassandra.
Mhm.
Does this name ring any bells for you?
Does it?
At this moment, no. It does seem familiar.
No. But
What if I helped with the join pasts for like a mechanically a recall knowledge check, roleplay wise, a little memory diggy.
Yeah, sure, I'd allow that.
All right. Nick does that thing where it's like a thumb on your forehead and a finger to your temple and helps you recall knowledge.
wakey noggin.
So we jump back to that scene, Cassandra, where you were talking to that mage to have your memories sealed away. And then it clicks. That's Lucinda.
She was the one who wiped my memories.
Wait, what now?
It was do you remember how Cassandra got her memories wiped past a certain point, Garl?
Maybe.
Well, it turns out possibly that was one of my family members that did the memory wiping spell. Theoretically, I mean, I suppose there could be other Saint Altairs, but that's a rather uncommon
I
surname.
mean, it's a big world that just keeps spinning after many years. The odds of families intersecting so often seems kind of low. I mean, what if this room had something to do with me? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would.
I give Cassandra a look like, can we tell her, please?
I said, as long as it's not me, I can't do it again.
Oh,
What will?
I will say Aranari's name is right beside Garl's face right now.
So, Garl,
squiggly shapes. Look at that. That's weird.
yes, so these squiggly shapes are actually letters.
But they don't look like the ones Cassandra was teaching me.
No, these are Treladarian characters, and, rather old ones at that. But, They are the names of Trelidarian researchers and the individuals that they were testing on. Your name, along with 40 others of the same surname, is on that wall over there.
That's a weird coincidence.
See, that is the rub, is that I don't think this is a coincidence. I think this is to do with, that thing where Cassandra was experimenting on you and your family.
Sorry again.
Garl just kind of like is silent for a moment and kind of glances at the Eidolon. The Eidolon looks at her, and then she just looks back at all of you. I know this has been causing bad air for a while now between everyone, but I do want to reiterate, I can understand that what was done was maybe bad and maybe hurt some people, but Cassandra looks like she is sorry. And as much as I understand how bad these things were, I don't feel a connection to it. It's like you're talking about someone else. I don't have the best words.
That's okay. Your words are perfect.
I think I'm a different person now. I have been detached from all that. I am even if I wasn't, I'd like to think that, and Garl kind of touches her own face. I don't think I am just my scars. I am every day making a new Garl with our adventures together and the meals we share and the fights we triumph in. These are what make the new person.
I think that's a beautiful sentiment, Garl, but I do worry about... And she kind of glances at the, rage demon that was summoned from...
It feels you looking at it, and its head immediately snaps to 90 degrees.
Garl, do you see why we might be concerned that you might be repressing some of this? Of course I believe you when you say that you're not angry or upset, but it might be worth acknowledging some of the negative feelings that you might be having about this.
I mean,
if they're there.
I feel like we're acknowledging it by talking about it. Should I be doing something else? Like, is there like angry poetry I should write or something?
If that's what you want to do,
I don't know how to write poetry.
It's just a lot of rhyming. It's a lot of rhyming, and most people are very, very bad at it at first, and most people are always very, very bad at it, no matter how long they do it.
That sounds like something I could do.
Yes. But if you want to write angry poetry, I think it's specifically called spoken word. But you can do that if you want. I think that's a very
unspoken words?
There are unspoken words, like the words that are written on this wall. Most of the time, they don't speak.
She kind of looks at them and is like, "You're blowing my mind right now."
But if that's something that interests you, I'm sure we can look in the archives when we get back to the base.
I mean, if I remember, I will take you up on that. But for the moment, what I am most interested is finding our friend and maybe hitting some bad people. Like, if bad people put names on the walls here and they did bad things, we can perhaps make it better by, hacking them into little pieces.
Agreed.
But not you, Cassandra. I'm not going to hack you into little pieces.
Thank you. Appreciated.
So, 2 airlock doors. One on the top, one on the bottom.
Your airlock cannot stop me. I have hands. And I'm going to open the door of the bottom one.
Yeah, so the bottom one.
Oh god, it's an even smaller airlock.
And the top one.
Oh boy. All right. So, Eidolon back into face.
Yeah,
Should we try both of them at the same time?
Lynx goes
I
in the
worry they
room.
may lead into entirely different rooms.
That is my.
Well, if you look at the way that this last doorway was set up, I actually think it might be a decent wager to do 2 and 2.
I will go with the group. You guys are smarter than me. I will follow your example.
I'm gonna head in here.
I'll go up here. Ready, Lynx?
Can I pet the owl?
Of course. Merle loves head pats and little chin
Head
scritches.
Garl actually takes out a dead mouse from her pocket. Well, you want a snack?
Merle! Garl brought you a snack, Merle. Like, eyes sparkle. Says, "Thank you, Miss Garl." And like just like chokes it down. Like, it's very cute, and then immediately the least cute thing you've ever seen.
Amazing.
So the doors
not
close.
expecting that. I
And
wasn't ready.
as they reopen, Garl, your door specifically, there was like a skeletal hand that appeared to be grasping the door from the other side. And as it opens, it disturbs it, and you see basically a large room with a number of skeletons on the floor, as if they got stuck in here, trying to like claw at the doors. And Cassandra, you see some
Oh, no.
spirits, and as does everyone else, as they make themselves visible. And we roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Oh, dang.
I'm so glad we went in at the same time.
Ghosties.
So am I.
That's a spicy initiative.
Dang, that is a spicy initiative. Good job.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but
Insult their mothers.
I mean, I could evangelize them.
You are the evangelist.
You all need Desna.
Y'all need Desna.
All right, and I need to
say,
roll
say.
Lynx's initiative. Oh man, did all of my creatures roll terribly on initiative?
Oh no, Will. How terrible for you.
Ah, jeez. Alrighty. But, Lynx, you're up first. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm up first. Okay, I'm going to...
You do be like that.
I'm going to
Love
test...
you, love you, Coop.
It's like they're in the room with us.
I'm going to test the waters by starting off by throwing one of these. I will say, here's what the creatures look like. They appear to be pale green flame creatures.
Green flame.
And so noticing that, Lynx is not going to start with a alchemist fire. They are going to start with a dread ampule.
It's quite the
Nice.
jawline.
And they'll get a 32, which is not a critical hit, but is a hit.
It is a hit.
It is immune to frightened, but it
Thank
does
you,
take the
chat.
psychic. And then attack number 2.
Ooh. That is a natty 20.
This spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
I mean, a dread meatball.
And then attack number 3, they're just going to try a blight bomb to see if poison affects these things. Unfortunately, 19 misses. But the poison still does the splash, which is 8. And that's Lynx's turn. Nim.
Okay. Haha, I think I can get both of them. I'm gonna do a knowledge check first to see like what they are, what hurts them. Just let me know what I need to roll.
Yeah, here, let me put this one to an actual square. Yeah, make me a, I believe these are, yes, make me a religion check.
Religion check.
They're undead.
41.
That's a
Dang.
critical success.
Give me. What do I get with a critical?
So these are witch fires.
Ooh.
They are a chaotic, evil, medium, uncommon, incorporeal spirit dead. They are immune to death effects, disease, fire, paralyzed, poison, precision. Oh, so the blight bomb didn't do anything. Wow, I have to learn to read.
There's a lot of stuff there.
Poison, precision, and unconscious, and they have resistance all except for force, ghost touch, positive, double resistance versus non-magical.
Oh, double resistance for non-magical, you say?
Yep,
Okay.
and they have a resistance 10 to all except for force, ghost touch positive, double resistance versus all non-magical. You know that they have a attack of opportunity.
Ah, good to know.
And you know that if these things hit you, there's a chance of them setting you on fire and
Oh.
then burning your very soul with that fire.
My one
Okay.
desire.
I don't love that, but I will relay like force damage, or positive damage.
You also know how little bit about how this undead is created.
Uh-oh.
Through the conflux of strong magical energies upon death.
Sweet Desna. I will relay that to the party. I just like read these bitches for filth right in front of right to their faces. And I don't think I have anything that does force damage or positive damage. They have resistance to it, but they're not immune to it. So we're just gonna do a cheeky little electric arc.
Electric arc. Okay, I'm going to start with orange's reflex.
Electric arc, Jesse.
29, fail.
It fails.
And a red, 32, success.
Yeah, just barely makes it.
All right.
So 24 to the first one. Holy shit, that damage.
We're getting
and
up in
The
levels.
second one.
And how much is the second one?
12.
All right, so it takes 2 because they have resistance 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know. Garl.
I have some good news, though. Garl is specifically a spirit barbarian. So, Garl is going to go into a cold rage. Spirits are going to come out of her crystals and such. Maybe the shapes of people that were listed in that room. Who knows? And I'm going to charge my weapon with positive energy. Because I can choose when I do a rage, positive or negative. And then I'm just going to step forward 1. And I'm going to take a big old swing at this ghosty with my two-handed positive energy striking force katana. Oh boy.
I love how long these weapon names are getting.
Yep.
33 hits.
So 33, so 21 positive energy damage.
Nice.
So I am literally cutting a ghost with a lightsaber. Pardon me, a light katana.
Use the force, Garl.
I've got the power of spirits and anime on my side.
You do. Speaking of Star Wars, Cassandra, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to do a 3-action heal at level, let's say, 3. So that's going to be an extra 2d8.
Oh,
And it
So-
should hit all
smart.
3 of them. With
Yeah.
positive
Oh, that
damage.
is a good use of heal.
And that's an extra 2d8 on that.
Nice.
So each of them are going to take 13 plus 9.
Well, with a fort save, but yes, and also
Oh,
you
with
all
fort,
heal
yes.
that much, so. All right, so I'll start with Blue's fort save.
Power of Cassandra compels you.
Blue
Oh.
takes nothing. Red's fort
Ew.
save. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is
I
that
think
a
that's a
critical
critical
failure
failure.
against your spell save DC?
Good question. Probably?
And 19. Well, what's your spell save DC? It's on the spell section of your character sheet.
It should be at least 30.
Yeah, 32.
Okay, so yeah, they both critically failed, so they're going to take double the damage.
Yeah.
Which is 19, 21, 22. So they're going to take 44 damage, the 2 that critically failed. And
Dang.
Blue's not going to take any.
Dang, Cassandra. Dang.
Alrighty. Next up,
That's it.
this one, it's going
Just
to
Holy
actually
Nova.
ignore you guys, and it's going to come to there.
Whoop.
Uh-oh.
And then it's going to caress Scarl. 29.
Because I'm raging, yes, that hits.
Awesome. So take 7 fire damage.
All right, that goes through my hardness.
Yep.
Hee hee.
And then I need you to make me a will save as you are caressed by witch flame.
I'm assuming this isn't some sort of enchantment thing.
This is not enchantment. It's curse fire,
Alright.
necromancy, occult.
22.
That is a failure.
Yep.
Garl, you appear to catch fire with the sticky green flames. The flames deal no
Green
damage on their
flames.
own, but as long as the flames burn, you can't be concealed. And you gain a weakness 5 to fire for 1 round. Except because you failed, this effect is permanent until removed. With a remove curse.
On the plus side, I look hardcore right now.
You do. Garl is on green fire. Fan artists, get on that.
With Nim in the background going, oh, yeah.
No, I'm shitting at the remove curse because I don't.
And then it'll try to caress Garl one more time. 31.
That will hit.
So 11
that hits
fire
actually
becomes 16 fire.
Okay.
All right.
Making me do math.
Yes, next one. This one's going to go, and it's going to use 2 of its actions to stare at Garl.
First they're caressing me, now they're staring at me. I am feeling very attacked right now.
Garl, I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm a little better at these.
DC is 28.
30.
Great. So
and because I have Juggernaut, I critically succeed.
Then you take nothing. Yeah, as these things are staring at you, you just see the green flames burn brightly, but it's a pain that Garl is fine with.
Oh, correction. I have greater Juggernaut now. I can never critically fail a fortitude save.
That's so sexy of you.
But 37 to hit you, Garl.
That's not sexy at all.
That will hit, so that becomes
11.
12, actually, isn't it?
Nope, 7 plus 5.
Yeah, so 12.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 12. I can't math.
All right, another 12. Oh, how dare you take me out of the 200s.
All right, and then this one's going to step to here.
Ooh.
Why are they so obsessed with Garl?
Why are you so obsessed with
Why
her?
do you
38
think
to
they're
hit
so
Garl,
obsessed with
flat-footed.
Garl, Cassandra? Why do you think these spirits are so... think about it.
No!
Sorry, 38?
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to keep my calculator open.
Yeah, you should.
That sounds like a threat.
Specifically for these creatures, you should. Garl, the faces in the Witchfire do seem familiar. Like, you've seen them before.
I'm going to... I choose to ignore that.
That's fair. Does a 38 crit you?
38? No. Wait,
Flat-footed?
no, it doesn't. I can't be flat-footed.
Oh, perfect then. Take 10, 16,
Barbarian.
15 fire damage.
I took the... Yeah, I did that already.
Oh, perfect then. Lynx stepped. It did that. It gets one more attack on you. And it will critically fail.
Actually, there were 2 15s in a row. That's another 15.
Right, Lynx is going to go, hey, why are you ignoring me? Gurgle, gurgle. Because Nim said they have attack of opportunity, Lynx is going to run to there. And Lynx is going to throw 3 dread ampules onto the red one. Attack the first, 38. I think that's a crit. Let me double check. That is a crit. Attack the second, attack the third. So crit, hit, miss. So 30, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Splash damage included. Keeping in mind, Lynx has not updated the splash damage on some of their weapons in the roller. And then, Nim, we go to you.
All right, I'm going to use, and this is going to be all 3 of my actions, I'm going to use Reach Spell to give Garl Heroism.
Oh, dang.
So you now have a +1 to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. So basically...
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, yeah.
My own personal bard song.
Garl.
Except better. All right. Was the orange one the one originally in front of me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna try and focus fire that one down.
Yes, focus fire.
Yes.
Because they're fire.
All right. So that becomes a 34.
34 hits.
So that's 23 positive energy damage.
Takes it.
Second one, 25.
25 misses.
Right, and I will crit fish. 28.
Hits because of the +1.
Thank you, Nim. 26 positive energy, or 25 positive energy damage. I don't think the...
No,
Yeah.
not to damage.
That's fine.
That's the only difference from Bard Song.
It is super dead now, because it was already dead.
It had 23 hit points left, Garl. You took it out.
I feel very good about myself right now, I say, as I'm on fire.
Cassandra.
Cassandra's gonna scoot over next to Lynx.
Okay.
And smack Red Dot with another level 3 healing, because why not?
Nice.
All right, are you bursting or are you focusing that?
That one's got to be focused, because I'm...
Yeah.
Alright, let's add those other 2 d8s.
I will make the fortitude save. They critically fail.
Fails.
And that will be enough to take out Red.
Ha!
Oh, my internet. There we go. All right. With that, we go to this Witchfire. And hey, Garl.
That hits. That's another 17 fire damage.
Yep. Second. And third.
That will not. That will definitely not.
Lynx. Stride. And boop with a Frost Vial to crit for 36.
Nice.
Or 32. Yeah. And then second attack misses. Nim.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to use Electric Arc because they have resistance to everything I have. So make me that reflex save.
Sure thing. Fails.
They fail! They take, I guess, 14 damage, but still.
They take 14 damage. Garl.
Carl likes how things went last turn, so just gonna keep hitting away with the sword.
Bonk, bonk.
Swing.
33 with heroism.
Hits.
25 positive. 30. Wow. 33 again.
Down.
Oh, there we go.
See, you guys handled that well.
Beautiful. Lovely.
To be fair, I am specifically designed to take on undead things, so.
Mm-hmm. That's why you got the heroism.
I
Now,
appreciate
this room,
that.
The walls appear to be scratched beyond recognition. There were names here once, but yeah, the skeletons on the floor appear to have scratched them. It's almost to make a medicine check.
Just because disrespecting the dead is Garl's anathema, Garl is going to take a moment and just, say some words under her breath, and then gently start pushing Bones out of the way with her foot.
My medicine check isn't very good, but I'm curious.
I'll also make a medicine check just for funsies.
7. I don't know shit.
23?
So, the bones are very well preserved, Nim. To the point where this room probably was drained of all of its oxygen at one point.
I will relay that to the party.
But more importantly, Will, is there another platinum plaque on the wall?
There's not.
Damn it. It's easy money.
Welcome to Vault 101.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that means that theoretically these people died when the oxygen ran out?
Well, or at least very quickly after.
Yeah.
I'm going to do just a quick medicine check on, or medicine treat wounds on myself.
Yes.
Carl is still on
so-
fire.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, so how do we... I don't have Remove Curse at the moment. I can prepare it tomorrow, but...
Well then, it looks like Garl's just on fire for the day.
Ooh.
This is just kind of weird.
I mean, I think Nim makes an attempt to be like, oh, I have this gem that splashes out water, and like tries to put it out non-magically, and I don't think it works, but the attempt is made.
Now I am wet on fire.
Oh, I can prestidigitate the water off. And now you're dry and Bat's still on fire. Nothing has changed.
I will say the fires going off of Garl's crystal are purple.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm like an album cover.
A what?
I don't know.
All right. Onwards and forwards, I guess.
There's another set of double doors.
Oh god.
Perception check to see if there is stuff on the other side. 31.
Silence.
Both
More
the raven.
silence, I guess.
All right, Garl will attempt to open the door.
The door opens, revealing another hallway.
Okay, since it's not another airlock, I am going to then just wait for Cassandra to go around the corner, and then I'm going to summon the Eidolon.
Doop.
Oh god, that thing just appeared right behind me.
Starts making a like noise. Like, stop that.
Oh, Garl, I don't know
I didn't
about
tell
that
it to do
thing.
that.
I know you didn't, but sweet Desna.
It's like
What are
having the ring
these?
as a pet.
What are these things?
They're signs.
Oh, looks like it's time to take a little peek.
Yeah, as you guys go over there, I'll reveal what's in that area. There appear to be 2 rooms.
Ooh.
With a number of like gold and gems. Well, a bunch of gold in the northern one, and then a whole bunch of gemstones in the southern one.
It's like I'm not touching a thing. I'm just going to read.
I will also read. I will read first.
It says, I
grab
prepared
later.
explosive runes today. Oh.
It does not say I prepared explosive runes today. It says, subject reward material storage.
Oh, these are the carrots to the stick. Not that Garl says that.
Caution, danger, do not open.
At least they
Most
were
of them died to
paid
figure out
for
what
their
to do.
pain. I was like, at least they were paid for their pain. I still don't know if it was consensual.
Corellia,
but Nim's
basically,
gonna
you
go.
find on your
It's the
side
games.
like a little logbook that has a number of like names written in it that basically says X name, victory number 5 out of 500. As you're looking through the book, the only one is Garl Secundus, victory 500 out of 500.
Now here's a weird question, though. This is not what Garl is not asking. This is mine. So possibly like a grandmother or great grandmother of Nim's worked here because her name's on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Garl?
Oh, remember, Garl was in suspended animation for a bit.
Oh, I'd forgotten that. Oh God, Garl's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I'll put the book
LAAC.
in my pocket.
I want to maybe check this room to see if there are any like wards or traps on it. Let me know what I
Nothing.
need to roll for that.
Grab diamonds if there are any.
That's
I
what I'm
was-
thinking.
I was gonna say, can we check for traps along the gold or the treasure?
If you guys want to make perception checks, you can. Nice. You guys don't see any traps.
All right,
Now,
I look around at everyone and I just like, if it's okay, I'm just gonna start shoveling gold into a bag.
Yeah.
I
So you
have the bag of
find
holding over here.
you guys find in gold 4,000 gold pieces.
Ooh, that's a significant weight. Good thing we have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
And then in gemstones, you find 5 diamonds worth 2,600 gold. You
All
find
5 of them together?
no, like each one.
Oh shit.
You find 3 diamonds worth 2,800 gold. 2 diamonds worth 3,000 gold. And 1 diamond worth 3,200 gold.
Sorry, say that last one more time.
1 diamond, 3,200 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Then in the rest of the gemstones, you find exactly, I don't want to say approximately, you find 4,000 gold in assorted gemstones.
Holy shit. Okay. All right.
We can retire now.
There's our budget in case anyone dies.
But could we just buy off all the bad people?
I'm going to say probably not, because Treladar is, when I say loaded, I mean like the most ridiculous tray of nachos you've ever seen in your life.
And now I'm hungry.
I'm getting Halloween flashbacks now.
Oh, to give you an example, there was a point in time where Rainbow Robes from Treladar came to visit my family asking for a divination ritual. I didn't know what it was at the time, but it turned out to be information about Cassandra. And they paid my family, I believe it was 2,000 platinum pieces, if I'm remembering correctly well.
Gag.
It was either 2,000 or 5,000, I don't remember.
Good lord.
They paid them a few thousand platinum pieces just for that one ritual about some, I mean, honestly, a little bit nebulous information about Cassandra. So if they are willing to throw around that kind of money, I don't think 8,000 gold pieces plus some diamonds is enough to buy them off.
Chat says they pay you to have guac.
God, now I want nachos.
Maybe we can use it. Maybe we can use it to get enough stuff so that Lynx can make a really big bomb.
Again, I think this will be arguably most useful for unaliving us.
Is that how that works?
Realiving, if you will.
Realiving. I will. But basically, Garl, for your reference, the spells that require lots and lots of gold and diamonds and gems are usually the ones bringing people back to life. So worst case scenario, we now have a safety net. Assuming both Cassandra and I don't die, then you guys will be up.
Garl points back to the room with all the skeletons. Like them?
3 days, unfortunately.
Wow. They would still be wet if it was only 3 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're slightly richer now. Huzzah!
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 I'm gonna get so much pocket bacon.
Yes, we can definitely afford more pocket bacon with this.
All right, let's go listen at this next door.
What's behind curtain number 5?
You don't hear anything.
Keeping count, nice. All right, well, if everyone's ready, I will open the door.
Yeah, let's do it.
You see a small, basically, sitting room with 2 desks without chairs, one of which has what appears to be a small idol on it.
Desks without chairs? That can't be comfortable.
They're standing
Empty
desks.
chairs and empty
Can I
tables.
make some kind of check to see what the idol might be?
Sure.
I'm assuming that's
Arcana,
religion.
Occultism, or religion?
A religion.
Okay.
That's a
31?
success. It doesn't appear to be for any sort of religious figure you recognize, but it is a feminine figure, dressed in what appears to be like a long, dress with light and such.
Did they have? Does it have long white hair, perhaps?
It does not. It has long black hair.
Black hair.
Not a success. I don't recognize it.
Do not.
Might not be religious at all.
It's not religious. It's just an idol.
Well, then why are you having me roll religion?
Because you thought it was an idol.
You said it was not, bitch. I'm so fucking out of this conversation. You said
but
you see some kind of idol on the table,
it
and I
is-
asked what kind of check do I need to make.
It is worth 40 gold pieces.
Can I make a society check?
Sure. Old Treladarian doll.
Oh, it's a doll.
Oh, it's a collector's item then.
It's like a little Chucky doll.
That carries other connotations, Will.
It does.
Can I do like?
Does
a
it have
little-
knife gripping hands?
It does.
Can I do like a little read aura, detect magic on it?
Sure. It is a magical doll. It is a soulless, soul-bound doll. So basically, if you were to get a soul gem, you could stick the soul gem in the back of it, and it would become a soul-bound doll with that soul in it.
What is a soul gem?
Tink, tink, tink.
I mean, I've watched Madoka Magica. Have we encountered such a thing, Will?
You guys haven't, but they do exist in the world.
Okay.
Actually, you technically have. Yeah, what the gem that the large crystalline structure that all the android souls were in.
That was a pretty unique one,
That was
though,
a
I
big soul
suspect.
gem, but like a smaller one would fit in there.
Interesting.
Might be good to have.
Baba
Yeah,
Yaga.
couldn't hurt.
Into the bag. Donk.
Into the bag it goes. I will put soul gem doll, not Madoka Magica merch. I'm kidding.
I mean, check the foot. There might be something written on it, like a copyright.
Maguka. Oh, this is counterfeit, I think.
An off-brand.
I think they got this on eBay. Is that all that is in the room? Is there
That
anything
is all
on the
that's in
desks?
that room. As Cassandra and Garl make their way down to the hallway, they see a hallway filled with cells, and all the cells have skeletons in it, except for one in the top left.
No.
Oh, I want
That-
to check out the top left cell. I have a sinking feeling.
I will stick close to her, though I will let her take the lead.
All right. Put yourself where you want to be. Lynx, going with them. Oop. Cassandra, as you're looking into that cell, you see some things. Number one being a Frieza. No, just kidding. On the walls of the cell, there appear to be marks of a sword cutting in. This is a view that is familiar to you, as the view that you've been having in your visions at night when you've been looking at the time that you spent before you became Cassandra, as this was in fact what would have been Garl's cell.
Oh.
All the other ones have a whole bunch of skeletons in them because they were around. It's at this point that a memory is triggered on you, Corellia. You had collected all of Garl's tribe. You had stuck them in a room to the north as an arena. You said, "The last one of you standing shall be my champion." And Garl was the last one standing.
Happy your face right now, babe.
And as those memories come flowing back, a almost wailing sound will be heard by the piles of bones and the other ones. And we'll roll for
Oh.
initiative.
This.
Also, I am changing Garl's name to Garl Rockscar Victorious.
You are victorious.
I'm not just the survivor.
bitch, what
I'm
the
the winner.
Consider, what if we just left and closed the door behind us? What do we think about that, gang?
What kind of friendship
Harder,
did you
not
really
harder.
have with this other lady, really? I mean, she left laundry all over the floor.
I'm just saying the door is right there. We could just go. We could just leave. and
I
not
mean, we
do
could try, actually. We could try just sealing the door.
horrible-
So
What are
sorry,
these?
so sorry, sorry.
I think
Are
that
these
would be
mini
very
Akus?
fun.
What are these icons?
Yeah, so like it's like shadow that has taken form.
A foolish Garl.
Garl, can you
Wielding
get
them.
initiative?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was taken aback by things. Initiative. There we go. Ooh.
Lynxes. Nice. Descending. Garl, you're up first.
So Garl says something under her breath that she doesn't even realize that she's sort of saying, and quiet enough that probably only Cassandra nearby says, I refuse to die in this place. And I'm going to go into a rage. I am going to then race to the one that's right in front of Lynx, because I don't like my friends being menaced by monsters. And I'm just going to take a swing with a positive energy at it.
Roll it.
40.
That's a crit.
So that is going... Oh, deadly D8.
That would be a double crit, technically, but those don't exist.
Oh, these things have really low AC?
You rolled a 40.
This is true. Natural 16. So that is going to be 23. Do I add the deadly D8 after or before?
After.
Okay, so that's going to be 46 plus 8 is going to be 54 positive energy damage.
It's still standing. Not by much.
I raged, I moved, I strike. Yeah, that's my whole turn.
All right.
And I
Lynx
haven't-
says, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck," and proceeds to kill them with fire. For a crit.
Please be careful, Lynx. I think I might be vulnerable to fire right now.
Lynx does exclude you from the splash, as they have that bomber feat. But more importantly,
I
when the
appreciate
shadow dies, as it's beginning to discorporate, it races and it clenches onto Garl. Garl, for the next round, you deal an extra d6 of radiant damage.
Oh no.
Oh. What if
Not only do I have possibly crystals formed from the blood of my family members embedded in my body, but now I'm using their souls to fuel attacks.
What if they're friendly?
Yeah, but I'm still using them as fuel.
And then Lynx is going to stride back to there and throw a fire at that one. And hit, but not crit. Alright. This one's going to go... What is their speed? 30 feet. So it's going to stride twice to get to there.
I would like to take an AO.
You can take it.
All right. 33.
Hits. And not a crit, though.
All right, so 20 positive energy damage.
Plus your d6.
Oh. 4.
4. Nice. Okay, so it's strided twice to get to you, Cassandra. And then it's going to give you a... It's going to give you a little shadow handing. 29 to smack you.
I don't like how you just called that.
Does not hit.
Alright. Next up is this one. It's going to stride to there.
Goodness gracious. I have no AOs left.
And Cassandra.
Oh.
29 to
Target
hit you. Again,
acquired
we'll
on
miss. And
Cassandra.
one more.
Misses.
And miss. Nim, you're up.
I think I want to make another knowledge check to see what I might have to hurt these guys.
Make me a religion check.
25.
So that's a success, but not a crit success. These are greater shadows. They're incorporeal undead, and you'll get the immunities to death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, precision, unconscious. They have a light vulnerability, and they have resistance 10 to all except force, ghost touch, and positive.
So same as the last time. Plus
Same
a
as
light
last time, except
vulnerability.
these ones can steal your shadow.
Oh, I don't care for that at all.
What is this Peter Pan bullshit?
I don't know what that means, but I want them dead before it happens. Fuck, but there's nothing I have that they don't have resistance to. That's fun. Alright, I guess I will just go fall back on electric arc. For the two that are in front of me.
Alright, I'll do the reflex one for the one to the south of Corellia Cassandra first. And to
Jesus
the
Christ.
east.
Well, the first one crits, the second one fails.
Okay, mighty 9 damage.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Right, this one's going to go. And it's going to attempt to tumble through. Well, actually, do I need to?
Because I'm just like, I guess y'all have beef, but damn.
It's going to attempt to tumble through you, Cassandra. So what's your reflex saving throw? Bonus?
Good question. One way to find out. Take forever to load, and then... Dun, 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 dun.
So the bonus is a plus 21, so they failed. Okay, so they can't get through you. So then they're going to use another action to Shadow Hand and miss, and another action to Shadow Hand, and 24 to hit you.
24 does not hit.
Alright. This one's going to go, since it doesn't have any other options, it's going to move to there, and it's going to go after Nim.
Hello.
35.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
20 negative damage.
Ouchie.
And then with their last action, they're going to attempt to steal your shadow.
Oh, I don't care for that.
So you're enfeebled too.
Oh. Do I not get a save?
Nope, it just happens.
Dang.
Cool.
It does fade, though, unlike the fire.
Unlike the fire, this
Yeah.
does fade. However, if it does hit 4, your shadow is ripped off of you and a new one is made.
Oh, I see.
Cassandra, you're up.
Yeah, I am going to do a 3-action heal at level 6.
Oh, dang.
All right.
Holy Nova.
I hope you all find healing, and that's an extra 5d8.
So 38 points in total. I will start making fortitude saves. I'm going to start from the top and go to the bottom.
Oh.
I like how we had a perfect descending order.
That's actually really funny.
I've been healing though.
So the first one will take no damage. The second one failed, so it'll take 38 damage. And then what's your spell DC, Cassandra?
32.
32. Alright, so the next one didn't critically fail, so it will only take 38. But the next one takes 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, you kill that one.
Yay!
Nice.
And you kill that one. As you take them out, Cassandra, they hiss and they once again begin to evaporate, but they move and latch on and give Garl a hug. Garl, until the end of your next turn, you now have 3d6 extra positive damage on top of your attacks.
Oh yeah, we also all get that as healing too, by the way.
You do.
Yeah, that 27 healing, which
Ooh.
It's actually 38 healing.
It is.
nice.
And then Garl, it's your turn.
The 8, you said?
38.
Very nice. Though as more and more of these ghosts cling to Garl, unnoticed by her, tears starts to stream down the face.
Carl.
She doesn't know why. She's just going to take a step and then make 2 strikes on the one right in front. Actually, it's in front of both of her friends, so good. I get to protect 2 people, maybe.
Heroism is probably down by now, huh?
It is.
10 minutes, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But 34.
That's a crit, so
Deadly D8 again. So that's going to be 46 plus 5. So that is 51
plus
positive.
3d6.
12.
All right, and because you've taken one down, it comes back into your body. It's now 4d6 until the end of your next turn.
Jeez.
So I stepped. I made an attack. I'm just going to step again.
All right. Links are links to the past. Lynx is going to say nope and run over to here. And then Lynx is going to throw an Alchemist Fire to the southern one. And hit. Does that crit? That does crit. So that will take it out. And once again pops in the Garl. And 20 will miss. Nim, you're up.
I guess I'm just gonna stick with Electric Arc. If it's gonna be resisting anything, I throw at it anyway. I don't want to waste spell slots.
Failure.
You take that 11 damage, sir.
It took it.
Ma'am.
All right. Well, Corellia.
Oh, it's my turn already?
No, it's attacking you. 33.
Oh,
You thought it was going to be fun for you, but...
that hits.
Okay, take 11 negative damage, and then it's going to rip apart a bit of your shadow. And then let's make a second attack. 24.
Miss.
All right, you're up.
I'ma hit us, my buddy there with a healing. Just
Alright.
a normal one. And then I'm gonna give Garl some guidance.
Right. They critically failed, so roll your healing.
Nice.
Woo.
18. All right. And then it will be Garl's turn.
Carl's just going to step and make 2 strikes with the katana. 38.
That is a crit.
So that's going to be 36 positive energy plus, what, 5d6?
Yep. And a d8.
Good lord.
And you eviscerate this thing. And as it is eviscerated, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
It does the whole and starts to latch onto Garl.
Garl just stands there, doesn't seem to say anything, but a voice comes from the Eidolon, and it just says, I made my choice.
Excuse you?
It talks now?
What?
Oh, Garl, do not tell me you didn't hear that.
I thought that was just in my head.
Has she been talking to you in your head this whole time?
No. I sometimes hear, thoughts in the head, but, that's normal for everyone,
That's
right?
normal? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, she just said that out loud and is not elaborating, which is...
It gurgles at you in a teasing manner.
Nim, mockingly gurgles back and is like... Oh, what? I can do that too. See? Yeah, no, you're so scary. I see you. I get it.
The Eidolon pouts.
Good.
Yeah, you old news, Eidolon. You're not
You're
spooky.
always... All right,
As the shadows are defeated, all the bones in the cages turn to dust.
Ugh. God.
I would just like to say thank you to Cassandra. I left that fight with more hit points than I entered it.
Same.
Hey!
Yeah.
Big old Healy burst.
Big ol' Healy burst. All right, y'all, are we moving forward?
Well, I don't know. Why don't we inspect this cell that there was no skeleton person in? There might be something interesting, some loot or something.
Sure, Garl, if that's what you want.
Sure.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Okay, gonna find some loot maybe.
Yeah, Garl, you actually do find it. You find 4 crystals.
Ooh.
They are spell augmentation crystals. If someone wants to make an Arcana check.
Not a good one.
Garl, you recognize this as spell augmentation crystals. There's 4 of them. It adds an action to casting the spell, but you can change the spell's damage type with them.
Cool. So I'm going to make a little show of presenting this to both of our casters.
Wouldn't they also be good for your spells, Carl?
Well, there's like 3 of them, isn't there?
There's 4.
That's true. We can each take one. If I were to do like a read aura detect magic on them, would I be able to tell what they changed the spell damage to, or do we just?
Oh, it's your choice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like a prism where you're filtering the spell through it, and it changes the color.
It's exactly
Single
like
use.
Cool.
Single use, Will.
that. Single use.
Gotcha.
All right.
Do you know how
Just because I picked them up,
an item of infinite uses that did that would be?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that'd be pretty nutty. It'd be infinitely adjustable. Like, oh, you're resistant to this? Well, guess my fireball is now lightning damage, mother
I could
trucker.
see it being like a daily charge thing, but it's still a lot.
Or you'd have, or maybe pour a focus point
A
into it.
value for them? 250 gold each.
Oof.
But yeah.
All right. Let's keep moving.
Check the door again, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything.
All right. Moving on.
Okay.
I will open the door.
You guys pop open the door, and there appears to be like a small reading room. On the desk, there's a number of papers, and there's 2 chairs that are sitting there. Beside one of the chairs is a large great sword that is just made of stone by the looks of it.
I'll check these papers.
Like ornamental? Like, is it a statue kind of thing?
It just looks like it's been there for so long it's become stone.
Is that a thing that
Christ.
happens?
It is when they
No!
get petrified. It is when things get petrified.
Yeah, but not metal.
Yeah, like living things get petrified,
Unless it
like
was
wood.
made out of wood.
Oh, is a training sword turned to stone?
Basically.
Huh.
But yeah, on the table, you'll find a number of notes, mainly talking about the fact that the test subjects that have remained are now being put up against creatures that have been created by the Biomancy Division. And the fact that the Biomancy Division has successfully created a creature from the Lady of Light's nightmares that she had described.
Cassandra just kind of like takes the papers and goes, I have some concerns.
Nim just kind of looks at looks at Cassandra and is just like, so.
So, you know how previous me was a very, very bad person?
Okay, so maybe you had a nightmare about a good thing.
Maybe. But I'm thinking, if I was okay having entire tribes fight to the death with their fellow tribe members, what could possibly be a nightmare to someone like that?
World peace?
Let's hope you're correct.
Let's hope.
It
Or
also
just
talks,
just something uncontrollable.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it's just
true.
maybe it's more based on aesthetics.
Does it say anywhere in the papers if the thing was defeated?
no, it says that it had consumed all the other animals they were using as fodder, and the last entry says that it has taken a hold in the fighting cell, and no one's been able to beat it back.
I suggest we stay away from the fighting cell.
Did the champion not defeat it?
The champion was not there yet. It was gone at that point. And they
Dang.
moved off site. They got their 500 victories.
Cassandra, do you want to try to remember it?
Ooh.
You know what? Not particularly, but let's do it.
cool. I'm just going
Okay.
to put the lead before the horse here and save us some time. The next little room here is like a viewing platform. And I'll say Garl popped open the door and saw this through a window.
Oops.
Token layer.
Oh, I hate that.
That's what it looks like.
Why do I feel like I've seen this before?
Because you have fought one before.
Oh no. Oh, I think this was in a cave.
Yes, it was last time.
The segments are reminding me of one Miss Baba Yaga, but the faces.
I'm so excited for this. If anyone wants, they can make me a nature or occultism check.
Absolutely.
It's better.
35 on occultism?
That's
Better
a
than
critical
mine.
success. It's called a Bacardi.
A Bacardi?
A
Like the
Mucardi.
Now I'm thirsty.
They are fearsome, centipede-like creatures. Mucardis are three-headed predators with a devastating array of breath weapons. A Darklands version of them is rumored to exist. It's that these variants have black scales. That's less important to you. Their origin. The first Mucardis are rumored to have spawned from the fevered nightmares of sleeping demigods, from a dimension beyond dreams.
From what's now?
Sleeping demigods. Here's some fun things about it. It has all-around vision. It can't be flanked. It has resistance 20 to acid, electricity, and fire.
Okay.
It has partitioned anatomy. If it would be confused, paralyzed, slowed, or stunned, it can basically only cause one of its heads to be controlled by that effect. When it gets critically hit, it triggers a reaction that causes all of its breath weapons to recharge and immediately be used.
That's just cheap. I don't like that.
What?
It has 3 breath weapons. Fire, acid, and electricity. It has an ability, and this is because you got a critical success, called Pull Apart, where it makes 2 different strikes with its maws against the same target. If both hit, the target takes an extra bunch of damage and has to make a fortitude save, or instantly be cut in half and killed.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this. Not, you know.
Oh, sweet Desna.
It has a thrash ability, which lets it strike with each one of its maws, and it can also trample.
Now you say the viewing platform we're on is raised above
Yeah,
it?
it's raised above, and this thing has created a nest in here.
Garl, close the door. Garl, close
We're
the
not going in there. Nope, we're not
I'm
going
just
in
putting. I just want to put this out there. Its skull would make an amazing helmet.
You do see a whole bunch of items and things that has gathered through this area, all stored underneath it.
Ooh.
Hold on. Person who has great knowledge of this thing, does it need to breathe?
Yes.
Could we just drain the air from this room and kill it?
These aren't airlock doors.
That seems like an intentional design flaw.
Does it know how to swim? Theoretically, we could fill.
We could theoretically fill the room with water over
Does it know
several
how to
hours.
swim, Will?
Lynx, do you know how to make bug spray?
Does this thing know how to swim, Will?
Yes, it's a giant centipede. It knows how to swim. Oh, it
Does
has
say that on
tremor
the
It's also
does it
very
say that on the
heavy.
sidewalk?
I will also say it has tremor sense up to 60 feet.
So it knows.
Girl, close the door!
We closed the door. We know but it's been trapped in here for this long, so.
What has it been eating?
Its own tail. It's a Cerberus. I mean, Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. Technically, it is also a Cerberus. It does have those 3 heads.
Ouroboros.
So we're both right.
Yeah,
It
I was
is-
gonna make it like it's a human centipede joke, but it's actually a centipede. So
Does the risk justify the potential rewards,
I
gang?
want to make this thing big again.
Yeah.
To be fair, we could do the entire rest of the facility first, find any sort of tools that we might find or any sort of advantages, and then if we need to, come back. Because really,
Agreed.
as much as I would love to fight this thing, I would love to just rip it to pieces with my bare hands. It's not what we're here for.
So
I would feel
befriend
so
it.
stupid if I got too hurt to help Gwen over what? Some trinkets that it's collected? We don't know.
And glory, but I see your point.
Who's here? Who's here to tell our story if we don't tell it ourselves?
Well, we certainly would.
If we
We
would.
could use the money to pay a bard to tell an amazing story.
That's
But
true. That's true.
Nim, is it a fact or a rumor that this creature comes from the nightmares of demigods?
it's folklore.
Folklore. Okay.
oh, I just had a cool idea.
On
What
a side
if-
note, y'all, if you would have gone north and gone through like that first set of doors, you would have walked right into that encounter.
Close the door.
Yep, I'm looking at it now.
Yep.
Good
I have a
God.
thought. So
Here comes
we
the
know this thing
dawn.
has been in here probably quite a while. It's probably pretty hungry.
Mhm.
What if we found something that could be made to resemble food, but filled it full of Lynx's bombs and dropped it into the arena?
Carl, has anyone ever told you that you have a beautiful mind?
I mean, I would love to see this thing explode. That would be amazing.
It's like the little.
I agree.
It's like the stuff from Looney Tunes with the TNT turkeys.
So I've got
think
this
that-
portable hole.
I think that would be very fun. And you know who would love something like that?
Lynx?
Gwen.
Yes, I am perfectly fine with us going to find Gwen first, because as much as I would like to destroy this thing, that's not what we're here for, and I won't be selfish.
That's very
Stop making it big, Will.
I was just like, are you sure?
The legs are the thing that bother me the
DM.
most.
You'll have your fight.
But I would love to, make a bomb. And
Wait,
just
do
make
you
it
know
eat
how
it.
to make bug spray?
I have the inventor feat. I can probably work on it.
Please do.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Plus,
I mean,
if we're
we
going to
could-
do something bomb related, I would love to do it when Lynx is actually here.
Yeah.
I know my family has a long history of war crimes, but most gas does sink. So if we were to fill the room with something inhalable, I would probably do it.
I mean,
Just add it to the already lengthy
Which-
list of the Saint Altair war crime.
Garl goes
Sure.
over and
And
drags
growing.
the largest piece of furniture in this room and puts it against the door. We'll come
Smart.
back. We'll think about it as we walk.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of the war crime list, I will say, and growing. Anyway.
And growing.
This list of war crimes is incomplete. You can help by adding to it.
Oh, poor Nim. All right. We're heading out. We're heading back through the horrible skeleton room.
Well, actually, it's all dust now.
Yeah, it's all dust. All in all, it's
Don't breathe deeply.
Has Cassandra had any nightmares about this thing since her memory reboot?
Nope.
Well, that's comforting at the very least.
That's probably why they took it out of your nightmares.
Well, thank God.
All right, if we go up from here, it looks like there's still some areas we've yet to look through.
Yeah.
Listen at the door.
Little
You
pixie peek.
hear bubbling.
Ooh,
I look over at the Eidolon. Nope, it's okay. It's not doing anything this time.
Why not Zoidberg?
Oh God, it is red.
Horrible little blood thing first.
Hmm?
Unless they're more airlocks. Do these doors appear to be airlocked?
They are not airlock doors. They're just regular doors.
Let's maybe send your little friend through first.
Just like to point out, it shares a health pool with me, so sending it
that's
inside
true.
is not actually, unless it gets a spell cast on it, that would only target it. I'm just gonna open the door.
Yeah. Poop.
Oh my.
So, a lot of stuff. Number one being when you guys step into that room, Lynx will step in, there's a big-ass statue of Cassandra Corellia.
Oh, is it pretty?
It's a very big statue of her, but with, like, these, like, black angel feather wings that are dripping.
Ooh.
This appears to be, like, a dormitory area with what appears to be a number of magical sigils blocking off a section of a number of like vats that have like figures kind of in sustained like floating in there. One of them is empty. Cassandra, you recognize this one as the basically the vat that you got Garl out of.
Oh. I remember that part of the room, but definitely not this part. Wow.
Statue they made of you?
I think so.
Huh.
What is it wearing?
Illustrious.
It's actually wearing the robes that Corellia is wearing.
Ooh, classy.
So the similarity is very much there, except without the wings.
I don't know art, but I know what I hate. And I don't hate this.
Can I look around the desks and the tables and the beds for like personal effects?
There's not
notebooks
much. There's like a couple bits. You do find underneath like one of the mattresses one very ostentatious tie. It has like a purple and blue checkered pattern on it.
Why do I feel like this belongs to Aranari?
Oh.
Am I right? That's a yes. Name is
Garl is going to attempt to slide the statue to the side because I always wonder, like, is there a secret passage under a statue or a hidden thing?
Make me an athletics check.
Yeah.
Just step to the side of it.
Crit.
Garl, because you critical succeeded, you actually met the DC, so that's a success. After a short time, you tilt the statue over.
Oh, oops.
And it appears to lead into like a lower stairwell.
I knew it. There's always something under statues.
One of Cassandra's arms breaks off, though, in the process.
Oh, sorry, Cassandra.
I'm sorry, Cassandra.
Honestly, if that's the only punishment I get in my lifetime, that's worth it.
I pick it up. Do you want it?
Garl, it's like the size of like... It's like a 5 foot long... It's like the size of a person. It's like a stone arm.
I wanted to try.
Can we maybe check out these first? I don't want to step on the sigils, but
yeah, they
I
are
want to look at
abjuration. They're seals.
So protection wards.
Garl was in one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I gathered.
Do you like a bath?
You do see Nim from there. You can see what appear to be some active arcane consoles.
Magic
what does
computers.
That mean?
Yeah, basically magic computers.
What might they be? What might their function be?
Data storage, mechanisms. You don't know.
Cassandra, I don't suppose you might be able to get across these wards.
One way to check. I'll take a hesitant step forward and touch a toe out.
Yeah, as you do, the wards spark and sputter, and they deactivate.
Oh.
And as they deactivate, the tubes of ooze begin to churn and burn, and they all coalesce into one massive ooze.
Oh.
And as our party faces off with this ooze and is about to fight it, I think that's where we're going to end this week. Oh, yeah,
look,
make
it's
it so chat can
mobile
see.
meat.
Let's make it so chat can see the ooze. All right, but everyone, thank you so much for coming to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. Don't forget to check us out next week to see if our party is going to be able to fight the Carnivorous Blob. That's the actual name of the monster.
These were people.
Can we get some oohs and ahs?
Ooh. Wow.
And then they will journey deeper into this forgotten arcane lab. But if you want to see the exciting conclusion to this bit, and probably our characters getting enough XP to level up, join us next week. Alright, but thank you all so much for coming down. Don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel, like the Calling Chronicle on Friday, the Strength of Thousands AP on Monday, and of course the League of Amazing Adventurers every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. CST, 7 p.m. PST. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye, everyone.